Hello, all you fine-looking, fun-loving, freaky, furry friends in recovery who are trudging the road to happy destiny. Welcome. We're glad you are here. If you're a newcomer to the blog, we're attempting to create a community, one where it is safe for addicts to ask questions, share their experience, strength, and hope, maybe suggest a topic for a future presentation. We provide a personal take on something that is related to recovery in the hopes of stimulating a discussion amongst those of us who are addicts and alcoholics. It hasn't happened yet, but we're still hoping. We welcome you here, and we hope you find something here that will be useful for you. If you have been here before, well, you've seen this or similar intro, and you know what it's about. We are grateful, truly grateful, that you have taken the time to come back and view our offering again. We're talking tonight about the principle behind step 8, and it's a little confusing. Step 8 is the only principle, or is the only place where the principle of compassion shows up, as far as my research goes. Many of the other principles are associated with 2 or 3 different steps, traditions, concepts of service, but compassion only appears here but in 8, and it made me wonder, what is it about step 8 that relates to compassion? Well, my Creator was compassionate with me when I came before Him and admitted my wrongs and asked for forgiveness. He was compassionate. He forgave me, and the guilt, the shame, and the remorse of my past behaviors was lifted. How does that relate to step 8? Made a list of all persons we had harmed and became willing to make amends to them all. I guess it relates in the way that we are showing compassion to those that we are putting down on the list, because we are willing to go before them, acknowledge our behavior and how we've harmed them, and ask for their forgiveness, which I would imagine would allow them to let go of resentments or any other negative feelings that may be harming them from our behavior. This one has been really quite difficult for me because it's not really clear how this principle relates to the list. But I think what it is about is that as long as we put everyone on the list, whether we feel that they have harmed us or not, whether we may have some residual resentment about the situation or not, if we feel we've harmed them, they go down on the list, because it's about cleaning up our side of the street. And sometimes that's difficult. Like, resentments are big killers for us who have addictions. I remember when I came into the program, I had a big resentment against religion. I seen people going to church on Sunday, asking for forgiveness, and then coming back out on Monday and doing non-Christian things again. I considered that hypocrisy. And I wanted nothing to do with religion. And I related religion to God. So when I came into the program, I had a real problem around step 2. You know, how am I supposed to come to understand something that I have a resentment against? And with the help of my sponsor, I found compassion. I found the understanding that these people are human like I am and make mistakes. That just because they ask for forgiveness and a creator that is compassionate gives it to them, doesn't mean that they're not going to go out and mess up again. All I have to do is look at myself. I have asked for compassion, Creator has given it to me, and I've promptly gone out and screwed up again. So it has allowed me to become humble, and it allowed me to become equal. When you make your list, if you're having difficulty, it's been suggested that one way to handle it is to make 3 columns. The ones that you are willing to make amends to right away. The ones that you may be willing to make amends to in the future. And column 3 is the not on your friggin' life list. But at least you put them down. And then you can pray for the willingness to change. Pray for the willingness to become willing to make amends to the not on your frickin' life list. And see what happens. Because this is simply about making a list. This is not about anything else. It's about putting down on the list those that you owe amends to. In the hopes that by you asking for forgiveness and them either or not giving you the compassion, it may be just maybe that they'll find a way to be more compassionate in their lives. You know, it's through us that Creator brings into the world that which He wishes to have here. And if you show compassion to someone and allow them to rid themselves of any negative feelings that they might have had, or if you show compassion to someone and help them in a way that benefits them, or if you show compassion to someone in how you treat them, maybe, just maybe, then they will learn how to show compassion to others. And that's how it grows. We who are in recovery do not have the luxury of not showing compassion to others, especially those that are newcomers. If we don't show compassion to the newcomers, they might not make it. I know this is a little unfocused, but you know what? It's the best that I can do, because the only principle I found for step 8 is compassion. I would invite you to share with me your ideas about what it means, so that maybe we can stimulate that discussion. In closing, I want to tell you that I started this blog when I was out of work and had very little prospect. And the reason I started it was because I needed to do something to stay sober. I needed to reach out in some way to keep my sobriety. So I started this blog. And now, Creator has gifted me with an absolutely perfect job. One that I still have to pinch myself because I think I'm dreaming. But I'm not going to stop doing this. I'll keep doing this blog and reaching out, because if something's working, you don't stop it. So it is with deepest, deepest gratitude, because I know there are some out there that view this. It is with deepest, deepest gratitude that I thank you for having the compassion to come and listen to an old fart tell you what he thinks. May we all walk hand in hand together with each other and our higher power. Bless you. Shalom.